lost for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, my name is Jessica and I do cleaning motivation videos here on YouTube, and I've got tons of cleaning motivation for you guys today. I'm going to be sharing real life messes, how I clean them, what products I use to clean them, and hopefully give you guys some tips and tricks along the way to help you get your homes clean, and hopefully this will give you that motivation that you need to get started today.
Find myself, I'm gonna start over new.
I'm going to be sharing some budget-friendly cordless floor products you guys are going to love, so definitely stay tuned for those. I also got some new decor for our master bathroom. I got a new shower curtain and some rugs from Amazon, so I'm going to be putting those in the bathroom at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that as well. But like I said, this video is going to be packed full of stuff. I've got tons of fun stuff to share with you guys, so let's go ahead and get started.
For a while, oh, and I don't know what I'll find. Maybe I can be a rock star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind.
All right, we are going to start in this mess because it is obviously a disaster. I've got this little inflatable travel bed, which I will have a link to that. I'll talk more about that in a minute, but we bought that for Hanky, who is my son here, he's 2, for when we go camping and riding, because he is starting to outgrow his pack and play and he needs some more room. So we thought this would be perfect, but it also has been working out perfectly for sleepovers because our daughters like to have sleepovers during like the weekends or especially during summer break, which they're out of school right now. And a lot of times they will have sleepovers. They like to play games like Roblox and stuff together. And so my youngest has been taking that down to her sister's room and having sleepovers with her. So it's worked out great for that as well. So it's honestly been worth the money. It was about $50 at Academy Sports, but you can get it on Amazon. And I will have it linked in the description box. It is in my Like to Know It shop. So I talked about this in my most recent videos, but I'm going to keep telling you guys until I feel like for the most part we've got a good understanding. If you are new here, or even if you're not new here, in my videos I share so many different things. You can find those things in my Like to Know It shop. I am slowly adding more and more stuff to it, but I try to add especially the things that I share in the videos with you. I try to make sure that those links are there by the end of me editing so that you guys can find the products. But this travel bed will be there in my Like to Know It shop, as well as many other things in my home. So if you see something you like, definitely check that out. And if you don't see the link yet, don't hesitate to comment below and ask me for it, and I will do my very best to get you that link. All right, I am going to wash our leather couch. My couch is real leather. This would work great for any type of material that's like leather. And I wish I had an upholstered couch as well to like show you, like a microfiber or something to show you how I would wash that, but I don't at the moment. But this is how I clean our leather couch. So I just use Castile soap. I get mine at Target. You can get them on Amazon, anywhere pretty much, and they come in a bunch of different scents, but I think this one is citrus, and I'm just putting a little bit in there. I actually put a little too much. You probably need about a quarter size amount is all, and then I'm adding in hot water. So I just made sure to add extra water since I put in too much soap. It ended up being fine. It wasn't a problem, but I would not put that much soap in there if you're trying to follow along with me here. Just put in about a quarter size amount. So I am filling that up with hot water and a microfiber cloth, and that is what I use to wipe down our leather couches. We do have pets and of course kids and a husband, and we eat in here and we live in here, and they get really dirty. So I'm just putting on some rubber gloves just because I'm trying to keep my nails, my manicure protected. So I'm putting on my gloves since I am dipping it into that water. I'm using this to wipe down the couches. It literally takes 5 minutes and they look brand new when I'm done. It's totally safe. I've been doing it for probably 5 years now. This is how I've cleaned our leather couches, and I've had zero issues doing it this way. It leaves them really shiny and clean. So this is how I would recommend cleaning if you do have leather or anything like leather couches.
Won't you be mine?
As you can see, the water is really dirty and I clean these at least once a month. That's about the routine I like to stay on with cleaning them this way, is about once a month I will go and wipe them down, and that works really well for me. And then of course I spot clean in between. Now I'm gonna go in and just wipe down all of my furniture. I'm just using the Mrs. Meyer's and the Daisy scent. I do have that linked. You can get it on Amazon. It's $2.99 and it is a limited edition scent, so I don't know how long it'll be out. So if you are interested, I would check that out. But it smells so sweet and good. It's like a floral scent, but it's more on the sweet side. And I just love it for dusting and like a multi-surface type spray. I will sometimes wipe down my kitchen counters, but it's my favorite for just dusting like the living room or a bedroom or my office or something like that, because it smells so good. So it makes cleaning fun.
'Cause a night like this, it never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat and treat every freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like. So baby, come and take my hand tonight, and know that everything will be alright when we dance and we fall and we don't care at all. Now we just sing the
I did just wash all of the throw blankets and pillows. So I had washed that pillow cover. I was putting it back on, and I had washed all the blankets and I put those on so they smelled really nice and fresh. I also like to wash those all about once a month. So about once a month, I'll do a deep clean of my couch. I'll wash all my throw blankets and throw pillows and keep them fresh. Just having animals, they do lay on them, and I would not want them to smell like dog. That's like my biggest fear. So I'd say about once a month is a good routine to stick to as far as cleaning those items. And now I'm going to go ahead and vacuum my rug. I'm using my Eureka corded vacuum. I love this vacuum. I will have it linked. Today's video is sponsored by Eureka, and I'm going to be sharing their new vac mop in these upcoming clips. So don't click out yet, because you are definitely going to want to see this. It is so sleek. I love the design of it, but my favorite part of it is so budget friendly, and I love when I can bring items to you guys and offer these awesome products that work really well and they're super budget friendly. So definitely stay tuned for that. But you guys know I'm a Eureka fan. I have their corded vacuum, I have their cordless vacuum, and now I have their vacuum mop. This is actually my second one. I also had another one of their vac mops and loved it. But this is what I do for a job. I kind of review these type things for you guys and tell you like what's good and what features they have and why I love them. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But this corded one is so awesome. I love all the attachments on it, because I can just easily, they're right there on board, and I can easily just do what I got to do. So I'm showing you a close-up of my floor. I did have a little spill with my snake plants when I was moving them around, so I've got some soil there. And then of course the dog hair. I do have dog hair. Sometimes it's hard to see that from far, but I showed you a close-up. It is there. So this is the Eureka new 400 wet dry vacuum, and what this does is vacuums and mops at the same time. As you can see, there's no cord, so it is super convenient. You just plug it in and it charges up. And I have yet to have the battery die on me while I'm cleaning. And if you've seen my house, my first floor is all hard flooring and it's huge. It's about 2,000 square feet. So this thing is really put to the test when it comes to the battery. It has a low and a high. I just put it on high here to suck up this soil, and I'm showing you a close-up of how literally in one swipe it sucked it up. There's nothing at all left, and it dries very fast, and it is streak free, and I love that. When I'm done cleaning with this, my floors are so shiny, 0 streaks. I love their Eureka cleaner that comes with it. When you purchase this, you will get a bottle of their Eureka floor cleaner that goes inside of this machine. You just add up the clean water tank. You fill up the clean water tank with water, and then you add a cap full of their cleaning solution in there, and then you have a dirty water tank as well. So it's completely separate. So you're not using dirty water. You're not pushing dirty water around on your floor. You are vacuuming and mopping at the same time, so you're saving yourself so much time. It's extremely lightweight. The Eureka New 400 is very easy to use. It's very simple. And like I said earlier, it has a really sleek design. I really like the black and just how sleek looking that it is. I feel like I can kind of set it in a corner of my home and it's discreet, yet it still looks good, if that makes sense. It literally picks up all of the dirt, the dog hair, the cat hair, the soil from my snake plants. It will pick up wet messes as well. Like if my son spills his milk or juice on the floor, I can grab it off the base and go clean that up really fast. I love having a vac mop, and if you have a lot of hard flooring in your home, I highly recommend that you get one as well. And I know that they can be pretty expensive, and I also know that there are so many on the market. It's like, which one do I choose? But this one is under $200. It's by a brand that you can trust. Eureka has been around for so long. And I'm telling you, I've reviewed this. I've been using this for a few weeks in my home now, and I love it. So I can honestly tell you that this would be a great purchase if you're on a budget, but you really want a vacuum mop. Try the Eureka New 400. I do not think you will be disappointed. When you are done, you can just put it on the base there, plug it into charge, and it does have a self-cleaning mode, so it will self-clean out like the pipes and the brush for you. And then you just dump out the dirty water tank. Look at all that grossness. I threw that in the garbage can, by the way. It looks like I threw it in the toilet, but I definitely threw it in the trash can. And rinse that out with hot water, let it dry, and then when you're ready to use it next time, it's good to go. I will have the link for that in the description box if you are interested. Like I said, it's under $200 and I highly recommend it.
You wanna stay with me now. You wanna stay with me now.
All right, some of you might remember a couple of months ago, I read you guys some things out of this book, How to Run Your House Without Letting It Run You. It was written in, I believe, the 60s. Let's see here if there's a date. I think it was written in the 60s. The 60s or the 70s. And yeah, 1973 it was published. And so basically what it is all of these women wrote in different tips and tricks for cooking and cleaning and being a mom and being a housemaker or a homemaker. And they compiled it all together into a book. And to me, this is like the 1970s version of Pinterest. I think it's adorable. I absolutely love it. And when I read out of it last time, you guys loved it as well, although it did spark some debate. I had some people mad at me because I was expressing how I'm so thankful that I have a dishwasher and that I felt like most people these days did. And I am aware that not everybody has a dishwasher, but it wasn't meant to be something that was controversial at all, but that's the nature of the internet, I suppose. But I am going to read out of this book a few of the little tips, and I thought we would have fun with that. So this is under the topic laundry, and these are some laundering tips that these ladies have. And this lady says, tie or button wet sneakers or canvas play shoes together and hang them over a line to dry. They will dry faster and the soles will not have time to mildew. And then another lady says, dry small rugs or blankets on the line without creases. Save tubes from paper towels and foil wrap or wax paper and slip the rolls down the side and slip over line. Okay, does that make sense to you? You might have to like play that back, but it makes sense to me. A multiple skirt hanger is handy for drying wet mittens once you've just washed or ones that come in from play. Okay, I like that. Before putting clothing with heavy buckles and buttons into the dryer, turn the clothes inside out, secure with safety pins. This prevents the metal from damaging the dryer drum. Okay, I love that. That's a good one we could use today. I am going to talk about what I'm doing here on screen right now in case you are still watching and not just listening. I'm going to clean my daughter's room and bathroom. It is a mess. We had guests coming and they were going to be sleeping in her room because I had the guest room full and her room full. So I needed to change the bedding and scrub the bathroom and all of the things. So that's what I'm doing in here. But as I am cleaning and you're watching, we can read a couple more of these cute little tips. All right, let's see what these ladies have to tell us about stains and treating stains. So they say in the 70s to treat most stains, First sponge with cool water, and then work concentrated detergent into the spot and wash as usual. Okay, here's a tip from me. Definitely did not come up with this on my own. Probably learned it from one of you all, to be honest. But if you have a grease stain, Dawn dish soap works well, but also chalk, just regular white chalk. Color in the grease stain and let it soak, and a lot of times that will soak the grease out of the shirt or the pants or whatever it is. Okay. When her young son blew an extra super gum bubble that burst over the front of his shirt, an Illinois mother put the shirt in the freezer. Next morning, she peeled off the brittle gum. You can use an ice cube to harden the gum for peeling too. Okay. That's a good tip. We can still use that today in 2023. Love that. Okay. If candle wax drips on your tablecloth, let it harden, then scrape it off as much as possible. Stretch the cloth over a pan and pour boiling water through the spot. Hold the tea kettle about a foot above the cloth. Okay, I like that as well. We can definitely still use that tip today. You can also use a hair dryer. I will say a hair dryer might be a little less work and mess if you heat up the wax with a hair dryer. I don't know if they had did they have hair dryers back then? I know they had hair dryers, don't get me wrong, but they had the ones that were on the cart that you sit under a chair. Did they have the kind you plug into your bathroom? If you were in the 70s and let me know. I sound like one of my children right now. My children will literally be like, did you have TVs when you were a kid? And I'm like, oh my gosh, how old do you think that I am? Yes, we did. They sat in the floor in a big wooden box and we had to change them by hand, and we had antennas and we got 3 channels. But yes, we did have TVs. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we're moving into the children and pets chapter, and I love this because I was thinking about this topic recently because the lady who does my nails and I were talking about this, and I get asked this question a lot on my channel, and I'm currently on screen right now with my daughter doing laundry. So a common question that I would get would be what chores are acceptable for what age of children? What do you make your 8-year-old do? What do you make your 15-year-old do? What do you make your 2-year-old do? As you saw in the opening clips, my son, he's 2, he was helping me clean up his toys. That's pretty much all he does around here, but that's okay. And then you can see my 8-year-old, she is hanging her shirts up for me as we do her laundry, and she will also help put them away. But this lady says that when your toddler wants to help clean the house, let him, before he separates the idea of play from work. So I agree with that. That's what I was doing earlier. Youngsters slow you down at first, but if you always say no, they'll get discouraged, which what she's saying is basically a lot of times when they're little, they want to help you and you're like, no, because it slows you down or they're not doing it right. But if you say no to that all the time, they're going to get discouraged. So let them help, but just you have to be patient. It says children's interests and abilities differ, so you have to judge the readiness of your child to handle certain jobs. I agree with that as well. Completely depends on your child. But she says, here's what a 5-year-old in Wisconsin accomplishes in one day. So this is a 5-year-old. This is his chores. He lays out the younger children's clothes, feeds the turtle and goldfish, and goes to the basement for canned food. He helps scrub the bathroom fixtures and does half the breakfast dishes. Kevin's mother doesn't make him work. She lets him. She doesn't make him work, she lets him work. Okay, I get it. His interest in his job lasts about 10 to 15 minutes when he tires and gets sloppy. Good Lord, I can't talk. She suggests something else he might like to do. Let's see. Don't frown on boys learning to cook. A California mother says letting her small son help in the kitchen paid dividends by the time he was 10. When she had a busy day, he would make his favorite meal of spaghetti and meatballs for family. Okay, this is controversial in today's world, I feel like, because I think we're in a generation of women who have husbands that refuse to lift a finger, refuse to cook, refuse to do housework because they're the man and they go to work, and that's not their job, right? Not at all saying that that is my situation. It's just what I see a lot of. And now that I am having a son I never thought I would have, but I am so thankful that I do. I just love him so much. I am bound and determined to make him a good husband one day, and he is going to learn not only to work hard and provide, but also that he is absolutely capable of cooking and cleaning, and he must clean up after himself because his wife is not his maid. And so he will absolutely be learning to cook, and he will absolutely be learning to do laundry and chores just the same as our girls do, exactly the same. He will be making his bed and cleaning his room and learning how to do his laundry and learning how to do the dishes and all of the things that I am 100% certain on. So I just find it funny that they say don't frown on boys learning to cook, because I do think back in that generation it was frowned upon. And that's what we have now. We have boys that are now men that their mothers frowned upon them learning to cook, and now look at them. Look what that situation put us in. Okay, we got to do better. We got to do better now.
I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, one more time, baby, yeah. Oh, oh. Kissing while we made new plans, but still I dream away. Thinking about the way it was, maybe just the two of us. We had it all, but we got lost with nothing left to say. Days turned into months, still the one I want, but I carry on, yeah. All the memories live inside of me, even when you're gone. How I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, one more time, baby. Ooh, I'm missing the sunshine.
I was recently sent these cleaning products for free just to see if I liked them, and I've been using them and absolutely love them. They are by Branch Basics, and they are plant and mineral based cleaning products for the whole house. Here I am using their bathroom cleaner. It is non-toxic, and I absolutely love this. I love the multi-surface cleaner, the bathroom cleaner, the glass cleaner. That's what I've mainly been using so far. They sent me their whole kit. You basically get the concentrate and then the bottles, and then you basically just add the different measurements of the concentrate depending on what job you need it for. So it's very eco-friendly at the same time. The concentrate bottle will last you forever, seriously. So it's so good on your budget. But anyhow, I love the cleaning product. I was skeptical. I really want to use more non-toxic products, especially for things that I'm using on a daily, like for example, cleaning my kitchen counters. I wipe them down 5 times a day. No joke. So I really like to use something non-toxic there because it's not only where we eat, but I'm using it 5 times a day. I really don't want to be spraying toxic chemicals 5 times a day on my counters. You know what I mean? So I really like a couple that I've tried, but this one I really like, and it leaves my granite so shiny, and I can go from my granite to like my microwave to like my glass stove, and there will be no streaks. So I can use it on my entire kitchen. I can also wipe my cabinets down. It doesn't leave streaks on those. It's very mild, so I'm not worried about it damaging anything. And yeah, I really like the brand so far. So I will have those linked in my like to know it shop as well. And I'll be using the glass cleaner when I clean my bathroom in this video as well. And now I am also sharing the Eureka RapidClean Pro cordless vacuum. Now I have shared this in so many videos, but this is the cordless vacuum that is by Eureka, and I love it. Is so lightweight. It has light, which I absolutely love that fact. And it's just so easy to use. The charge lasts totally, like I wouldn't say forever because I've never tried to use it forever, but I've never had the battery die on me either, if that makes sense. So I just charge it when I'm done, and then I've never had the battery die. I love it. I'm always grabbing that one. It picks up everything that I need it to. I'm going to be sharing more of it cleaning my bathroom. You'll see it suck up some Epsom salt that I spilled, but it's super powerful. Love the Eureka RapidClean Pro cordless vacuum, and it is also under $200. It is super budget friendly and available on Amazon. It will be linked in the description box as well.
So far from home, down in the world below. Hey, now I can reach out and touch the sky, 'cause you make me fly like a hummingbird into the night. Just had no clue until I first laid my eyes on you. And now I never have to freeze under rainy.
You may or may not have noticed the Band-Aid on my big toe. I tripped over one of Hank's tractors and ripped my entire toenail off. I know, I should have given you a warning. That was graphic. It was horrible. And so that's why I have the first aid stuff sitting out on my counter, because for about a week I was changing the Band-Aid every day, like twice a day, every day, and like going through that whole thing, antibiotic ointment, all of that. But it's finally at a point where it's okay now. I cover it if I go out in public because it's gross, but I just let it be when I'm around the house. And it doesn't hurt me anymore. But for about 4 days, I thought I might have to go to the hospital and get something done because it hurt so freaking bad. Like the pain was unbearable. I was limping. It was so bad. It was just awful. It was like the worst injury that has ever happened to me. So 10 out of 10, don't recommend that, but I'm okay now, and hopefully it doesn't take forever and a decade to grow back. Google says it can take up to 18 months, and I'm like, yeah, it'll probably take that long because my toenails grow super duper slow. But yeah, that's what that's about. So as you can see, I'm obviously just cleaning my bathroom per usual, but I am going to hang this picture that you see up a little higher. I had just hung it there because there was a nail there, and I wanted to see if I wanted it there to begin with before I put another hole in the wall, and I do. So I moved it up to where it looked better, and I got a new shower curtain and some new rugs on Amazon, and I put those in, and yeah, that was pretty much it. But I just wanted to kind of freshen up the bathroom and make it smell really good and shine, and then give it the, put the new stuff in. Whenever I get like new decor and stuff, I like to clean the space first and then put the decor in. I don't know, it just makes it that much better, I think.
And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin.
I thought it was kind of funny when I opened up the shower curtain that they included the shower hooks, which I thought was nice, I guess. If you were just moving in and you got it and you weren't thinking about shower hooks, that definitely would be convenient, but they just were like cheap plastic ones. I didn't feel like they matched the vibe of the shower curtain at all, so I just tossed those, but as you can see, I already have mine up there. But this shower curtain is so pretty. It's so, like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a cheap Amazon quality shower curtain. It's very nice, and they had several different colors. I almost got the sage green. In fact, honestly, I may get the sage green too, just to maybe switch out. I just really love the neutral color, but the sage green was also really pretty, and I can't remember exactly how much they were, but they weren't expensive, so it was something that I could have two of and feel fine about, if that makes sense. But they did have a few colors. It will be linked if you want to check it out for yourself, but it's really thick and nice and just absolutely beautiful. It kind of reminds me of the curtains that I have in Kinsley's bedroom. It's really like the same deal, only it's a shower curtain, and those are also linked to my like to know as well. If you were with me when I was cleaning Kinsley's room and you happened to see her blue curtains and liked them, they are in my like to know it shop. All right, here I am using that cordless vacuum by Eureka again. Seriously, I will bring this thing upstairs, downstairs, and to the basement, and it just goes everywhere with me. I pick it over my high-end one just because it's so lightweight and I love the light on it. So this cordless vacuum, the wet dry vacuum, and the corded vacuum will all be linked in the description box for you if you are interested in those. If you are in the market for some cordless vacuums, or you are in the market for a heavy-duty corded one, these are three that I can honestly say are great and worth the money. So definitely don't forget to check those out. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you head out and leave me a thumbs up. And also don't forget to comment below. And if you're new, introduce yourself. If you're not new, comment and I don't know, comment something, ask me a question, tell me how you've been, tell me what you've been up to, I don't know, comment below and just talk to me. I love talking to you guys, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Get those pieces right here. And that one to mommy.
Oh, that one to mommy?
Yeah, thank you. And then can you hand me the puzzle piece?
Yeah, that one?
Yep. Thank you.
Oh my God, a bed. I finished my sucker in like less than an hour, and that thing was huge. It'd be cool if she still had a trailer, if she could bring the horse, one of the horses. You could keep it in the backyard.
It would make laundry a lot easier if you would turn your clothes the right side out before you throw them in there.
It would make laundry a lot easier if there was no such thing as laundry.
Oh. Well, shoot. That's not what you wanted to happen. Right out the gate where messed up. I don't know why. I just finished filming the overview of her bathroom, and I come out here and I turn the camera off and look, I cannot. Why are you so cute, huh? Why are you so cute? You're laying up here in the comfy bed. You think these pillows are yours? I think I made this bed for you. You're so sweet. You make a really cute decorative pillow. Yes, you do. You make a cute decorative pillow. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. I can't handle you. Ow. Doggone, I'm getting old. No, do not. Okay, I'll say, you better not go down the sink drain.
Still got your pearls